20-minute or 5-minute ride, just remember it, eventually it'll pay off. It's really worth it when you get to start soaring, so don't ever give up. Right? So, Miguel? Where's Miguel? Miguel, here you go. Come on up. One of our hang tubes that came out here and got some soaring today. Did an excellent job. Thank you, Miguel. Bailey, come on up. Yeah. Bailey had a fun. Did you have some firsts today? Do you have some PRs?
Yes.
Do you have any PRs today you want to share with us? PRs, personal records.
Highest launch.
Personal records. Highest launch for sure. First time launching with a Vario. First time actually putting my feet in the bag.
He just got his hang 2 on Friday.
Hang 2 as of Friday, and he's flying McClure. Go figure, in the summer. So good job, Bailey. Yeah. Good job. That's an accomplishment. Michael K, come on up.
Michael.
All right, skyed out.
Okay, you need to explain what happened today and what happened to you today, because this is a big accomplishment for Mike today.
I flew for an hour and 10 minutes. After,
Whoa!
After previously having 20 minutes maximum, probably. Yeah.
And altitude?
Altitude?
About 3,000, I guess.
Wow.
And a good landing, correct? I don't remember seeing it, that's why I had to ask.
He's an honest man.
I'm sorry if I dimed you out. Speaking of landings, so this is going to show you that it doesn't matter how long you've been flying, how your skills are, what you've been doing. Things just sometimes don't go your way. The WAC Award. Rain Man, come on up. He'll be required to sign the back and forever be etched in wood, and then to be placed on one of these trees out here that he whacked his glider today, June 1, 2019, Lake McClure.
This will be my third one. He likes the trophy.
That means he's got 30 plus years of flying, so go figure. I mean, the man's a legend. Congratulations, Tom. Without further ado, all right.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
This is kind of funny because, this is not a competition, right? This is just a friendly get-together that I'm taking these stats. So we had no competition today, but me being a nerd, I just figured I'd start asking you guys all these questions today. So let's talk about getting down that mountain today. No speed gliding, but dang, there was some really cool glides today. So there was some speed gliding going on today, whether you wanted to see it or not. No. Bailey, come back up. Yep. 6 minutes for this kid. There you go. Feel free to sell your second one at a higher price. Like I would ask like $20 for that bag.
By the way, that probably is also his longest flight.
Man, we're just breaking records all over the place. Second place at like 3 minutes or 4 minutes and some change. Chris Valley, who launched, smelt some barbecue and got the beer eye.
It's called coffee spilling tab.
I really hate doing this because this guy needs to be taken off his pedestal. No. JT, come on up.
I tried.
So he must have known what I was doing because he's like 3 minutes, dude. As soon as he landed, 3 minutes. So if you don't know, JT has the site record right now, less than a minute from launch to landing. So yeah,
He beat a man who
he can
jumped off
put it down when it's time to put it down. So all you young hang twos that are getting to move up to your T2 next week, keep your eyes on that guy.
Bring it on.
All right. So I'm only going to do one of these, but if you don't know, Zach and Ben Dunn launched. Zach punched through like 6,000 in a matter of like 4 minutes. He was at 6,000 feet and started circling and doing his thing, and then made like a big circle around the lake and came back until Ben Dunn was done goofing around at the lake bed over there. Then Ben punched up, and those two said, okay, I'm heading out. The last word on the radio was, I'm in a shear at 6,000 feet, let's go south. So who knows where those guys are, so I'm not calling the cross country, but our third place definitely is going to go to Pete. Pete, come on out. You can tell us where you landed and what So where did you land? How was the flight? Tell us all the gory. Turn around and tell us the gory details.
I just kept trying to go that way into the wind. I have a glider that makes it easy to do. So, and then I landed. Ended up behind a locked gate, so my glider's still out there. And I got saved over the west shore of Don Pedro by bald eagles.
There you go.
So I climbed out probably 2,000 feet with a bunch of bald eagles. So that is an awesome.
That's an awesome thing. That's one thing you guys get to look forward out here. We do have eagles down at Horseshoe on a Northy day. It's pretty awesome. You go down there and you get a couple juveniles and you get a couple seniors. Flying with eagles out here is an awesome experience, but you got to put the time in. I can't tell you how many years it took for it to happen for me, but it is awesome when it happens, when you're flying and an eagle comes up on your wing and it's flying in the cushion of your wing. It's an awesome experience, and it does happen here a lot. So all the old timers can tell you that. So thanks, Pete. So I'm going to segue into I'll give a little lead up to this. So it's crazy. We have this Pylon course. We have all these points all over, the area that we ask pilots to go check in. And you see the board up there, and you see the little pins in the map up there. And we always ask, yeah, go through them, and then just tell me how many you get in the end. So as you know, one of those pins is over on Horseshoe Peak, which is the peak right behind me. So it's funny. I ask, how many horseshoe dashes, or how many times you go to Horseshoe? They're like 0. But they did all the pylons, or they did 6 pylons. So keep that in mind when I ask you what, if you did a horseshoe, keep that in mind. So with one claiming each, we'll just get this out of the way. Eric Beckman, come on up.
Yeah, they're red.
Where you at? You're not, just go away. Don't And to the second cheater of the club, Kurt, come on up. You and Pete were cheating today. I'm just going to call it that out. Excellent.
Spend the money on the glider.
Yeah, excellent flight. Now get out of here.
He has to work tonight.
All right.
Oh, do you see a snake?
The rattler?
Is it over there? You want to go get
It's
it?
a rattler.
Want me to go get it for
You're hearing
you?
it.
Oh, that was that sound.
Come on, just leave it alone. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right. So this is a really these are really cool to give out. By the way, I'm gonna say this a couple times tonight. Thank you everybody for doing awesome landings and nobody getting hurt, nobody breaking aluminum. Great job. I really appreciate it. I'll say it a couple times. Awesome job tonight. All right. So, spot landing. I saw some stuff up there. I saw some stuff down here. So, I'm going to base this on this is going to be a 3-way tie because I couldn't measure the inches. Bailey, come on up. That's 3 of these bags. Hey, $20. He'll take it. $20 for that bag. So from what I could see up there, for a hang 2, never flown a mountain site, being able to nail that spot, I'm sold. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up. Yep. Good job. And yeah, Eric Beckman, come on up.
Eric.
Yeah. Thank you for driving down.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
He landed right on the cones in the center, so that's if you're counting, that's number 2. His is going for 15 bucks.
Yeah, cheaper.
So, I know there was somebody else who landed within a foot of that ring. Anybody else that wants to divvy up? Because I've got conflicting notes here. Anybody land within a foot of that ring?
Which ring?
The center ring and the spot.
It's me.
Did you?
Yeah.
Max, come on up.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
There's a lot of dust. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
You literally hit the spot.
But because wind direction?
All right. So that was our spot land. That's good. Okay. Pylon course. So I wish I could. I'm not gonna even ask. There's no. Meho, do we know where they're at right now? Do we have an idea?
Yeah, well,
where they're
they
at?
landed on the other side of the lake. I mean, they went out and trying to come back,
Oh, okay. All right.
but didn't make it back. But they landed already.
Man, Pete, I might have screwed you over, bro.
It's not too late.
You got a bag, now hush.
Oh, there's still out.
Oh, this. Okay, that's easy then. Okay, I just missed that. All right, never mind. So, another long-time pilot launched right before me, showed me that I was nothing in the air, and I was able to pull off 3 pylons. Andy, come on up. Next time I'm Bogart, you right off the launch, bro. Thank you very much. There you go. You're welcome. All right. So if you don't know, like I said, pylon course, right? That was Andy. He pulled off 3. Next in line was Eric again with 6 pylons.
Oh, wait a minute. He told me he was in a red house one. I don't know what that is.
Is there like a raffle? We could raffle it off?
Any flight comments? Because 6 is pretty good.
That was really fun today. So, and anybody who didn't get up, who launched one of those bad cycles, just remember, it's just one day. There's going to be lots more where you're the sky god and other people in the LZ going, oh, how did they do that? So, hang in there. So it's just, you get the right moments. And the day for me was really interesting, going way out to the west and going way out to the south. But the real gratification was the low save that got me back up again. So, I saw a couple people make some really low saves, and I was just like, that's where it's at. Good job. It was fun. Good fun with everybody.
Good stuff. All right. And the first place was 7 pylons and still cheating. Kurt, come on up. He paid for this, man. That glider paid for this. Now, good job. 7 of those things.
I just want to say, Eric there was my Hang 1 instructor in 1977.
That's 1970. What? Were there dinosaurs then?
My birthday.
I'm 52, dude. I feel you. All right. Got that and that. That and that. What was this? Duration. Let's talk about duration. I think we're gonna get tired of seeing the same people over and over. So it's really not fair for Zach and Ben. So I'm gonna hold one of these back. But
Zach says that he did 3 hours and something.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, that pretty much. I'm sure Ben was pretty close, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. So Eric with 2 hours and 32 minutes. Anybody do better than 2 hours and 32 minutes?
What about
shut
those?
your mouth.
Didn't those guys stay up longer?
They're not here.
Mayo could give it to him.
If you snooze, you lose. No, we'll take care of it. I know better. Hey, you know.
These will be on eBay tomorrow.
I heard his nickname name is Santa Claus. Is that not true?
Oh, yeah. Who wants one? Yeah, I don't do.
You got one, yeah.
Oh, the reverse grip.
All right, Kurt, come on up.
What?
Come on up. You have to delegate.
Okay,
No, you get to play Santa Claus. Come on up. 3 hours and change. I'll take care of Ben and Zach when they back.
pushing you on
Oh my
lunch.
gosh.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
I thought you were going first.
No, I thought I was going to too. All right, cool. That's that. So I'm gonna assume first place is gonna be going between Zach and Ben. So I got them covered when they land. So when they get back, I'll get them taken care of. So a round of applause for Zach and Ben for and then also the cross country. So you'd be seeing a lot of Zach and Ben. So there you go.
Yeah, don't get
So again, you know, if you've never been to one of these events, it means a lot to the club because this is how the club survives every year. So continually, I want to tell your friends, your fellow pilots, family members. We want to have everybody come out. We want to make this family orientated. We have no shenanigans going on. It's easy going. We got big barbecue going. So, you know, spread the word. Let's keep it going. And I promise you, the road will be getting fixed. Maybe not as nice as it was last year, but it was unfortunate that the road got destroyed. But you know, we'll be strong.
Can we make donations?
We'll do it again. No, we'll take care. We got a plan, so
Okay.
we're good.
Good.
If we need more donations, we'll ask for it. But if you want to donate to the club, there's a can on the other side of the transfer container. You can blindly donate, or you can go to any of the officers and give money to the officer, and then dime them out later with John, so he doesn't, you know, we don't short you and skim off the top, because we skim off the top.
Now, one point, you can donate to Kim Musial Memorial Fund through the foundation for free flight and get a deduction and everything. So you can do it that way.
Yep, so tax deduction through
Okay,
the Free Flight
so-
Foundation, Ken Musio, Free Flight Foundation, Ken Musio. Got it?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
we'll do that.
So again, a big
can
round of
use that.
applause and thanks to our cooks and our two. And a big thanks to Jenny and Clark for all your efforts today, getting pilots up and back, for handling the money, the registration, the labor. It takes a lot to stand there for about 5 to 6 hours and collect funds and get people to sign. I mean, it's like herding cats. So understand it's not the funnest job. So we all appreciate everything that you guys do. You know, standing for the hot grill, getting waivers taken care of, and everything good. You know. Like I said, 35 pilots. It doesn't look that big, but 35 pilots is pretty big for this place. I mean, that's a good turnout. We just didn't have a lot of spectators this year, so you know, let's just be happy with what we got, and let's try to do Oktoberfest better. And any suggestions or anything? Make
Founders Day.
Yeah, and we'll get to that here in a second. And so, you know, if there's anything that you want to pass along that we should be doing better, or that you see as an immediate safety concern at our flying site, please let me or one of the other officers or the elder flyers know, so we can make those changes to make it a safer, better place to fly.
The old guy.
Older.
Already.
You sound like a kid.
Sorry.
Just call them the dinosaurs.
So have we set a date for the Founders Day? Have we set a date yet?
We set it for the 7th and 8th of September, which is right after Labor Day weekend.
Okay. All right, so you heard the date. So Founders Day, so what we try to do is we try to get out as many of the younger pilots or the lower airtime pilots and link you up with a mentor/observer. And we have you come out here, and you basically should be attached to the hip, and you talk about cycles and what you're seeing and how the mountain's behaving, and hopefully help build some skills, ground skills, as well as help build some air skills by talk, show, do. So we're hoping that that takes off. We did it last year. It was pretty successful. So, you know, spread the word. Your friends that are doing mission soaring, I'm sorry to say we're not seeing many people from mission soaring come out. So if you have friends that are at mission soaring, yeah, get them out here. You see what this place has a potential. I have no problem with you guys calling me up and saying, hey, I got a group of 12 people coming up to take a 9 o'clock in the morning flight. I got no problem with it. This site's here. Let's utilize it. Let's abuse this mountain. This mountain loves to be flown. You know, just respect it and know that during the summer, this is no joke. So, again, thank you. I'm sorry if I missed and I didn't recognize some work going on behind the scenes. Chris with the garbage, like always. All the officers that put in all the time and effort with the insurance, the USPA, all the garbage we have to deal with, MID. Thank you for doing your jobs. And,
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, hopefully some of you stick around for tomorrow. There'll be flights going on early and flights going on midday. So get here early if you want an early flight. And if there's not enough trucks, we'll make sure it happens, all right? So everybody come out tomorrow that wants to come out. And don't be shy. Come right up to me. If you don't have a ride or your glider is not on a truck and you want it on a truck, I will get it on a truck. So come to me directly and we'll make sure it happens. Again, thank you, everybody. Hope to see you guys Founders Day and Oktoberfest. Fly safe, fly far, fly strong. Wait, can I have all the hang twos up here again? I almost forgot. All the hang twos up here. Do you know what it is? Someone will show you what it is. Do you know what that is? Nope, you'll figure it out. Someone go show them what these are used for. So, let's, anybody got a glider with nose?
No one, no.
I'll show you. I'll go show you right now. Let's go to a glider over here, boys. Come here.
I think so.
I'm going to touch somebody's glider. Is anybody over here? Are you guys on anything? I don't want to make anybody mad. Here, I'm going to grab the first. Look, like this. Guys, look, like this. Yeah. Like this. Hold like this. Like that. Like that. Bring it right here. Slide it in, let it slip. Rotate around. Done. Except for dead wheels.
Not very well.
And now I'm dead.
Yeah.
And now I'm dead.
Yeah, do it again.
You're a downhill.
Oh, maybe with a falcon.
Sorry, guys.
No,
Who's ever glided this sorry? I'll give you $10 for the wear and tear. So just like that. And then you just spin it around, and I'll hold it this time. And that sticks like that, and this just holds. They just hold like that. It just holds the killer. You just spin it around the killer.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
And then they do fit. If you ever decide to take the end cap, they do fit in the back of the